First and foremost, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Dub honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching this truth, this beautiful truth. And shalom to the Akim that's pushing his word and truth and sincerity across the globe. Shalom. And I'm going to open up with Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 2. It said it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. All right? So it's better to be in a state of mind that, man, the Lord is on the way back. And when the Lord come back, the Lord gonna fuck shit up because of the wickedness that's going on in this place. So it's better to be in the house of mourning. We're not in the time of fun because our Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, he's not looking down on the planet Earth and pleased. The Lord is not pleased. So if the Lord is not pleased with what's going on, then it's better to be in the house of mourning. Because one person you don't want to get in the way of is Yahweh. The same one that flooded the earth. And this time he's coming back with fire. And he said that this time is going to be worse than it ever was. He said this time going to be so bad that he'll never have to do something like this again. That's how bad this time is going to be, because it's going to be a time like no other. So with that being said, and with that being in the mind, in your mind, it's better to be in the house of mourning. Praying on your knees, begging, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, deliver me in these times. It says, than to go to the house of feasting, which we know 2/3. Well, majority of our people are in the house of feasting. They turning up. They having fun. They not focused on the Lord. The Lord is nowhere in their thoughts. They are living deliciously. They're living comfortable. They're some of our people got money. They got their bills paid for. They got this, they got that. They got the nice things. So they aren't worried about the Lord. They won't go to the club on the weekend, turn up and have fun. And let me get a scripture. I'll come back to this. Peace and safety. I think that's 1 Thessalonians 5. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna go over here and get it. I'm gonna get it over here. It's this first Thessalonians chapter 5 from the top. It says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. So when the Lord pop up, when the Lord starts showing all the way out, it's going to catch our people by surprise. Like, what's being reported in the news right now is that you got these helicopters that's stationed over these certain states, and they patrolling certain areas. One area that I know of is California. They had some tanks. They came in what was that, Idaho, I believe, and Ohio or something like that. And basically they doing it all over the states where these tanks is coming in, these military, vehicles and things of that nature. So these people, our people are distracted on with which these celebrities are nothing but puppets to keep you niggas sleep. You know what I'm saying? So, our people are so distracted and focused on what's going on in the celebrity world, what's going on in the black culture world, that they don't see that this wicked man, Esau Edom, is going with his move. And he's moving in, and he's setting shit up while you niggas is asleep. When does a thief catch a nigga? When does a thief catch you? when you sleep, man. And that's what our people are. They sleep. They can't see what this man is doing. This man is going with his move, and our people, that's not in our people's headlines. That's not in people of black culture. They not worried about that. They don't care. They think everything all good. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, and our people are living deliciously, they're comfortable, they feel like everything is going to be all right. But it says, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, right? And this man is making his move, and out of nowhere, one day, it's soon to come, you know, the spirit, and through the spirit, you know, a lot of brothers been saying and been pushing, man, look, it's here. Like it's here now. Like, it's no game no more. It ain't just talking about it. It's here. They finna go with they move. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a brother or a sister that's in the know, and you just sit back and you pay attention to these people out here, man, these people don't have a clue. They think it's all good. Man, we coming in Matthew 24, it say it's going to be a time like no other, man. This weather is bad all over the place. You know, you got storms here, storms there, and it's only going to get worse. It says that sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Right. Right. And this man, you know, he's moving all these, he's stationing these tanks and these military vehicles. Man, you niggas ain't gonna have nowhere to go. This man gonna have you locked in. This man gonna shut off interstates. You know what I'm saying? The Lord coming with storms. These storms gonna be so bad to the point where it's fucking interstates up, where it's just knocking shit down and fucking shit up and closing shit in. You know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna be the Lord doing this, and we know that Esau Edom is the Lord's sword. So even with that, this man Esau Edom has shit where he's gonna be able to fuck some shit up strategically on purpose to have this section of people trapped in. You know, this man he has a plan. The heart of him is deep. He's been having this plan for centuries, man. So he got this shit all calculated. He got it all added up. He got all the data. He knows exactly what he's doing, and the Lord is using him on top of the Lord's own judgments by whatever if he want a tornado to just come through some shit and wipe it all away. The Lord got that power. So, man, we finna be in some times, and it's gonna happen like that. It's gonna happen like that. And you niggas and Eve are not ready. Let me go back to Ecclesiastes. Okay. It says, it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Right. It says, for that is the end of all men. Yeah, the house of feasting. You know, you comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You go to sleep at night and you don't have a care in the world. You know what I'm saying? You're not paying attention to the thief that's gonna come in. That's our people that sleep that don't know what's going on. You know? It says sorrow is better than laughter, man. It's better to be sorrowful right now. Sorrow is better than laughter, man. We don't know. The Lord put it in the scriptures, but it's gonna be a difference. You know, the Lord put it in the scriptures, but it's gonna be a difference when it plays out, when it physically hit, man. We have not seen in this lifetime the things that the Lord has coming, you know, which should put fear in you. You know, the Lord gonna give us the spirit to push through. He gonna try us, but he gonna give us the spirit to push through. But the truth of the matter is, man, we don't know what the Lord got coming. So it's better to be sorrowful, man, and begging and hope in Yahweh Shema Shah Baba Kashah, deliver me in these times to come. It says, for by the sadness of the consonants, the heart is made better. All right, it says, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. So if you're wise, you would be in the house of mourning. You would be praying, begging. But the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. Right. Our people, man, they turned up. They read about what these celebrities got going on, which is foolishness. But they care more about that. No. Where is it? Here you go. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 2, and in verse 13 it says, for my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters. Right? This word, the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, they forsake him. It says, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can't hold no water. Our people have forsaken this truth. Our people don't care about the prophecies. That's a part of the word. The Lord is through his men is warning his people. Our people forsaking it. They don't care nothing about the prophets. They not trying to hear, the men out there on the highways and the byways that's teaching his word. They don't want to hear nothing we gotta say. You can't tell our people, you can't tell our people nothing, basically. Nothing biblical, nothing in these scriptures. They not trying to hear it. Okay? They not trying to hear nothing we have to say. Our people want to hear something something fun. Like the scriptures say, our people rather you prophesying to them smooth things that's gonna make them feel good. They don't want to hear the Lord is coming back to destroy America. And why not? Because they love this place. They love iniquity. They love sin. Our people are fleshly people. They love sin. And that's why the Lord got to destroy this place. This is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know. My people doeth not consider. Israelites today don't consider Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. They don't consider this word. They don't care. It says, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers. That's all that's on our people's heart is evil, iniquity, sin. That's all our people care about. That's why if you read this word to them, they don't want to hear it because it irritates their spirit. It irritates their flesh. Their flesh can't take it because they don't want to be right. And that's why they have to be destroyed. And that's why we don't care when a nigga die. That's why we don't care when a rapper die. That's why we're not going to care when you niggas get destroyed because it's going to be well deserved. We just trying to get out the law way and let him do his thing and hope he deliver us up. It says, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. That's all a nigga know is corruption. It says they have forsaken the Lord. This truth, this truth, his ways. Our people have forsaken the Lord so much to the point our people have no morals anymore, no principles anymore. You look at these niggas today, they look dead within. They really look like dry bones. Like if you look at these niggas today in the world, they look dead within, man. They look soulless. It says, they have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward, all the way upside down. Our people all the way upside down, backwards. Shit that just it don't even make sense. It's not logical. Our people are backwards. Our people does nothing but promote death. Everything they do. Woman with woman, man with man. Our people do nothing but promote death, drugs, kill your brother just because he said something. It says, and I'm going to just read verse 5. It says, why should you be stricken anymore? Why should the Lord make it worse for you niggas? He said, ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole head is faint. So with that being said, that's why the Lord got to come back and wipe you niggas out and beam his remnant up and start over through the remnant. He got to get his remnant right, give us them new bodies. And then you niggas will come back through the elect, Abradazah, me and the rest of you brothers, and you sincere Aquaf out there are a part of the number. The Lord gonna make it right through us, Abradazah. We be amongst that number, you know. Got one. Just real quick. Proverbs 1. Okay. To show you about our people. I'm gonna start at verse 24. This Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 20. In verse 24, it says, because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. How is the Lord doing those things? Through his men. Man, you got his men on the internet. You got his men live in person on the highways and the byways, across the four corners of the earth. Man, nobody's going to have the excuse in that day and say that they didn't hear this truth or they don't know the Lord's name. Nobody's going to have that excuse. The Lord's been doing, and this truth ain't just come out. This truth been through the four corners since when was around Albert time. That's when the truth first started coming out. And I believe that was 6 days, 6 to 9. I could be wrong. So forgive me if I'm wrong. But this truth, the point of the matter is this truth has been out there for years. Nobody will have an excuse in that day. All right? It says, because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. None of our people want to turn from their wicked ways. They don't even want to try. So guess what? The Lord said, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear comes. Right? And so is his men. We gonna laugh. Because all this time we was in the house of mourning. Y'all mocked us, made fun of us. You know what I mean? Why y'all niggas always mad all the time? Who hurt y'all? All the little bullshit that y'all got to say. Guess what? We gonna laugh when your calamity comes. See, in that day, the Lord gonna make sure we straight. We gonna eat. We gonna be good. Y'all gonna be fucked up, not knowing who to pray to And if you did hear the Lord name, the Lord know your heart. The Lord know if you was a dirty motherfucker. He has everything recorded. So you're gonna be trying to call on the Lord in that day, and guess what? He's gonna laugh at your calamity. Why are you calling on his name? He's gonna mock you. It says, when your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me. That's what you niggas gonna do. Y'all gonna call upon the Lord. Y'all gonna know. Y'all gonna remember his name. Y'all gonna remember the name we were saying. Y'all gonna call upon him, but he's gonna. It say, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. Right? They didn't want to be in the house of mourning. They didn't want to hear his truth. They wanted to have fun right then and there. So now they got to get their ass kicked. You know? And it's going to be justified. It's going to be a justified ass whooping. A well-deserved ass whooping. One like no other. Because the Lord has had more than enough patience with the nation of Israel. The Lord has had patience. Patience. And when he strike, he's going to strike. So with that, call Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching this truth, this beautiful truth. And shalom to the icon that's pushing this word and truth and sincerity across the globe. Shalom.